As a creator, if you feel torn between trust the process and I need to take control, the problem isn't actually the work, it's that you're mixed up about the difference between strategy and control. They feel similar, but they come from completely different places within you. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Sherman Rivers. Today we're clarifying a concept that can instantly lower your stress and increase your creativity and effectiveness. That strategy and control are not the same. Creators who don't understand the difference either over-control everything or they abandon structure completely. Both lead to burnout, inconsistency, and frustration. Knowing the difference changes everything. Let's break it down. For starters, strategy is grounded. Control is fearful. Strategy comes from clarity, intention, purpose, alignment, vision, confidence, self-trust. Control comes from things like fear and insecurity, uncertainty, shame, doubt, desperation, and identity instability. Strategy is calm, control is tense. Strategy opens your creativity, control restricts it. They might look similar from the outside, but internally they feel completely different. See, strategy is about direction. Control is about outcome. Strategy asks questions like, where am I going and how do I want to show up? Meanwhile, control asks questions like, how do I guarantee a specific result? Strategy focuses on clarity, structure, efficiency, alignment. Control focuses on fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough. Strategy creates momentum. Control suffocates it. Strategy supports expression. Control suppresses it. When you're strategizing, you feel clear, you feel empowered, you feel focused. Your creativity expands, your ideas flow, you feel spacious inside. Meanwhile, when you're controlling, you feel tight, you feel anxious, you feel stuck. Your ideas shrink, your voice weakens, your mind spirals. Strategy supports identity. Control protects insecurity. Hey, quick break, quick message. If you are stuck forcing output or constantly trying to control your creative process, this is for you. Creator Metaphysics is a free weekly newsletter exploring why creators struggle and how clarity replaces force. Join free at creatormetaphysics.com or scan the QR code you see on your screen. There's also a link down in the description. So how do we know whether we're strategizing or controlling? Ask yourself this question. Am I doing this from clarity or fear? For example, planning your uploads. Strategy equals, I want to stay aligned and consistent. Meanwhile, control equals, if I don't upload on time, I'll fail. What about adjusting your script? Strategy says, let's make this clearer. Meanwhile, control says, it has to be perfect or they'll judge me. What about checking analytics? Strategy would say, when or what can I learn from this? Meanwhile, control would say something like, I need validation to feel okay. Your body always knows the difference. Strategy feels like support. Control feels like stress. So why do creators confuse strategy with control? Creators often confuse the two because both involve planning, both involve structure, both involve intention, both involve focus, and both require thinking. But the emotional foundation is opposite. Strategy is proactive, meanwhile control is reactive. Strategy is deliberate, meanwhile control is defensive. Once you feel the distinction, you never unsee it. So this is important. Letting go of control doesn't mean letting go of strategy. You don't need to go with the flow or trust the universe blindly or stop planning, stop thinking. That's actually avoidance, not surrender. You need aligned structure, grounded intention, and emotional freedom. You can create a plan without trying to force an outcome. That is the balance. So as always, some food for thought. Strategy is rooted in clarity. Control is rooted in fear. Once you stop controlling and start strategizing, your creativity expands, your anxiety drops, and your identity strengthens. So next video in this micro series will be why you feel responsible for other people's reactions.